So, here we go. Now, when I'm looking at this screen, I'm looking over there, right? Over there? Over there. I'm supposed to be looking at in that direction. Do I have to flip the camera around horizontal wise? I should check the footage from the last video and see what's going on here. Am I looking that way? I am looking that way. Okay, I've got it right. Two monitors, two monitors. I'll show you in another angle later on. Um, so, hmm. Oh, yes, we were going to read the story. F1, please. The music. How was the music? Did I put it too low last time? I think it was a little low. Let me put it up to, negative 4 dB. Everybody knows what that means, right? Okay. Ahem. The story. Commander Keen in... Was I saying Cranmore? It's Canmore. I thought it was... I was always calling him Craig Cranmore. Was I? What did I say in the last one? Anyway, Canmore's redemption it is. Sometime early in the morning, Keen is awakened by a loud knocking on the door. What? Did Mum forget where we keep the spare key? That can't be Mum and Dad. They should have been home by now, says Keen. Keen slowly descends the stairs and looks through the peephole. It was Craig Canmore, standing all nervously with his right hand behind his back. Keen unlocks the door, and as he opens it, he sees the bottom of a barrel of his neural stunner pointing right between his eyes. I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. I really didn't have a choice. Before Keen can utter a single word, his vision goes dark and all noises slowly fade away. A soft, high-pitched ringing in his ears followed. This is how it goes down, eh? Craig, why? Why you had to do us dirty? Then Craig drags him over to his shed where he fires up the bean with bacon mega rocket. Craig can do that, huh? Craig also takes a few items from Keen's desk, probably the pogo, and puts some sort of lenses that were on the table in his pocket. Also, he takes the famous pogo stick out of the cabinet. He sets the coordinates for the planet Azura Astrid. He places our beloved space hero in the rocket and takes off. You know, Craig may be short on brains compared to our beloved space hero, but he's strong. This is it. 2 out of 2. Al better uphold his half of the bargain, says Craig. Who is this Al character? How very mysterious. The bean with bacon mega rocket is driven expertly by Craig. How does he do that? He had the sensation of being a real space pilot. Until he had to land the darn thing, that is. It's evident that things didn't go well. He and his hostage were shielded from serious injury by airbags, but the rocket was ruined. Sometime later, Keen wakes up in a metal chamber strapped to an unknown contraption. Who's the other prisoner? His vision is blurry, but he recognizes the face in front of him, Mortimer McMire. So it was you who put Craig up to this. How are you even still alive? His blurry sight starts to readjust, and after closer examination, he realizes that Mortimer is strapped to the same contraption as he is. Huh. I wish 314, that brainless slug, had us both fooled. Funny, isn't it? The smartest people in the galaxy fooled by a complete idiot. Mortimer sighs and looks Keen straight in the eye. It doesn't matter how I survived our last encounter. Let it be known that you are toast, 314. As soon as I find a way to break out, I will destroy you. Yeah, same old Mortimer McMire. Gentlemen, you're finally awake. An intimidating blue alien walks into the room. His appearance resembles that of a human, but his right synthetic eye, evidently makes him some sort of cyborg. He's got a bit of a twisty mustache, doesn't he? He walks towards Keen with a firm posture, his face motionless. You see, my name is Alain Artixazi. Gothervus? But my friends call me Al. I am the CEO of Good Products Incorporated. To keep things short, our suppliers demand more intelligent robots. While we, as a company, are proud of our latest X47 series, we believe that you boys are the key to making our wildest dreams come true. You see, your intellect could make our old robots look shoddy in comparison to the ones we have in plan. My original plan was to have you both whacked and have your brains shipped to our lab for further development. Instead, I told Craig to incapacitate you and then bring you here. It's much safer this way. There was also a third human in the plant, an older gentleman. He seemed unreliable, to say the least. So we will simply synthesize your brains and transfer all data into the binary system of our microprocessors. Although you will unfortunately die in the process, you can be proud that your lives contributed to the better future for the galaxy and the advancement of robotics. Canmore enters the room. Craig. It's all thanks to this young man, Craig. I'm a man of my word and you've done your part. Your sister has been released. In fact, she is already on Earth and all her memories of this inconvenience have been erased. You are free to go home, says Al. Before leaving the room, Craig looks at Keen and says, I know this doesn't mean anything to you now, but I'm really sorry. You're the only real friend I've had, and now... Then he shifted his gaze to Mortimer. Well, you had it coming, being evil and all that stuff. Craig is escorted by security personnel to the transporter. He feels sad and guilty when he thinks back on his exploits with Keen aboard the Aurora Bliss. Overwhelmed with emotion, Craig takes out the neural stunner and stuns the guards escorting him. He finds a strange note on one of the guards and takes it with him. How convenient. Alarms start ringing throughout the station. Before long, a warrant for Craig will be rapidly appearing on every possible station screen. Through the speakerphone, Alan says, Get him! No one shoots my robots and gets away with it! Craig barely runs out of GPHQ. That's Good Products, shooting the robots that are chasing him. The doorway of Good Products courtyard is suddenly closed off by 5 force fields. You fought to save us from Aurora, Keen. Now I will fight you to save you from whatever the name of this planet is. Oh yeah, Azura Astrid. Well, I don't know much about anything, but there is no way to get past those force fields. I will have to find a way to deactivate them. And I will save Keen. Me, Craig Canmore. You hear me, Alain? And maybe Mortimer, if he stops being a crazy... I will blow up the entire universe type of guy. Screams out Craig. In the marshes, Craig discovers a boat and uses it to cross the dangerous pond. Stand back, everyone. General Cool is about to wreck this place, says Craig to himself, and then he trips over a bucket. Hey, that's cool. MS Paint, Photoshop. What do you use Photoshop for? I would be a playtester, but it's the Celix modding tutorial still like as a beginner it was great to learn it, but then as somebody who is an expert who now has forgotten everything and is back to being a beginner, it's a little confusing to go through that modding tutorial again because my brain wants to jump ahead 2 steps further down the road, and then it's like I have to commit to being the beginner again all the way and forget everything I knew. Ooh, that's Aatrox, that's Terror from Outer Space, that's Foray in the Forest, that looks like the Dark Ale mod, and that looks like the new Celic one for Keen 4. What is it? The Shadowlands, something or other. And that looks like Okfleur Project. Items? Oh, it's a smartphone, huh? What? Am I supposed to be able to read that? Is that a super sort of hint in it? Oh, I'll be on the lookout for that, right? Because the red letters are new, so I might be able to. So, the gray letters are standard galactic alphabet, and then maybe the blue letters are regular English, and then the red letters are something. Something new. So let's begin on normal, shall we? It's thinking about cool motorcycles. Okay. Here we go. Wait, stop the recording. Woo! This is for next episode. So I'll see you all later.